Greetings, everybody. This is the Nerd Tech coming at you, and what we're doing today, I have a treat for you guys, all right? So we're going to be doing Transmetropolitan. Transmetropolitan is an excellent story. I haven't been able to finish the whole thing, but we're going to go through the entire run. Now, Transmetropolitan is a cyberpunk. It's a cyberpunk transhumanist comic book. It takes place in the future, as you're going to be able to tell, once we start reading. And it was published by DC from 1997 through 2002. So it's fairly old. Not too old, but, with time going by so fast. So it's fairly older. And it was written by Warren Ellis. Okay? And this, once again, I think it's one of those books that is under the radar. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's an excellent book. As far as I know, they've tried to make a movie, but it's been in development hell for years. I think Tim Roth wanted to play our main character, Spider Jerusalem. Okay? And Spider Jerusalem is a journalist, pretty much. He's a renegade gonzo journalist. And the story takes place right after he decides, right before he ends up going back to the city. All right? So let's jump right into it, you guys. Man, look at that trash. All right. Up a goddamn mountain. So that ignorant, thick-lipped, evil, whore-hopping editor phones me up and says, "Does the word contract mean anything to you, Jerusalem?" I was having a mildly paranoid day, mostly due to the fact that the mad priest lady from over the river had taken to nailing weasels to my front door again. Contract, you'll never get a city hitman up the mountain to me if you bastards die if there's actual oxygen in the air. No, the book contract you still owe us. You owe us 2 books. Spider, we cut you the advance 5 years ago, for God's sake. Man, look at his crib. Book contract, I know of no contract. Okay, do you know lawsuit? Do you know sue your ass off if we don't get our books? We figured that you could get them both done within a year. One on politics, one of your choice, as per the contract agreement. I lied, but it was pointless. The whorehopper had me. The money was long gone, and most of the goods and weaponry it bought has since been bartered away for drugs, food, and cable TV. Frankly, things look bleak. We both know you could never write about politics from a distance, so I guess we'll be seeing you in the office soon, eh? Keep talking shit. Click. I decided to be depressed for a while. I had to go back down the mountain into the city. Uh-oh. So look, we got Spider loading everything back up into his car. Look like he had some Chucks on too. The summer of the year. Warren Ellis writes and Derek Robertson pencils. All right. Let's get into it, you guys. Let's get into it. I've shut off the minefields and the intelligent guns for the first time in 5 years. There is nothing menacing in my garden. 5 years of shooting at fans and neighbors, eating what I kill, and bombing the unwary. 5 years of being alone. I can't begin to describe the ways I'll miss the mountain. Once I'm gone, the security systems will reboot, and the Ebola bomb under this toilet will arm. I'll be back. I worked for too long to buy 5 years of peace, and I'm not giving it up. I could cry. I really could. From the outside, it's a nice looking place he got out there in the woods, in the mountains. Journalists do not cry, and I'm a fucking journalist again. Oh, man. The bar. 5 years of pulling a gun before changing the TV channel and punching the barman in the neck for a clean glass. The name of the bar is Bastards. The only human contact I had for 5 years, outside of the odd local paramilitary vendetta. What a great bar. And I hate it and everybody in it. So he blows up the bar. Oh my gosh. If I'm miserable, then everybody's miserable. Man, he just blew up the bar. Let's hope nobody was in there. Come on, damn it. Should have never adapted for those thigh power packs Frobisher bribed me with. Recording. So it looks like he knocked his recorder back to start working. Finally. Notes towards something. Towards an essay. Maybe a memoir from a cold place. No. Sounds crap. Notes from the asshole of the world. Cold as hell in here, since crude rocketry took out the passenger side window and tooling down a treacherous slope. I'm broke, friendless, and heading down to the one place I hate more than this place. The air is starting to stink of perfume and deodorant. The city. Uh-oh. He's heading toward the city, you guys. It was shot in the face that did it. I suppose the election book. Damn thing made me a star. Driven Press offered me a 5-book contract the week after release. So I quit newspaper journalism, started writing reportage books. Hey, we're inside the city's communication sphere. That noise behind my voice is the sound of my professional apparatus firing up. So it looks like his electronics are starting to fire back up because he's getting in range. So these are all coming from the radio right here. Succession, movement on Mars, Pylon 9 today, degenerated into gunfire with the rebels threatening to hold the roof. Religion, capping just won't work, Mike. You can't stop the people from inventing new ways to pray. Today we're going to learn about customizing flesh repair routines. PP index for this month, 1.0045% improvement in rain quality, 0.0089 in air quality. This goddamn noise medicine is required. Noise medicine. So it looks like he's drinking. You saw the little sound. You saw the little effect right here, you guys. Hulug. So he's at the toll booth. You got a pass? Nope. Why is it so quiet? I swear I'm the only car on the road. Everybody's already in the city. Mountain boy, didn't they teach you that in hillbilly school? So he's scratching something on his neck. I don't know if that's an antenna, but it looks infected. Toll's $5. We got a special on today. We got no navigation software, so don't ask. Working this toll booth all week, pissing in a whiskey bottle and weekly juggling off the radio porn that Ariel picks up must be a tough life. But you really are everything I moved to the mountain to escape from. A worthless scrap of frog shit with a post and a bit of authority. Here you go. I'll be back for you. Oh, shit. So he gave him a dollar bill with a dead rat and it says, buy more bullets on it. Spider is a straight savage. I'm going to need a job. I mean, what else am I going to do? Write 2 books while I'm living in my beautiful car? Mission District. And the job means journalism. No more than that. Staff journalism or a contracted gig. Christ, I don't even have journalist insurance. I haven't worked without insurance since that time the red catalyst dropped the auto cannibalism meme on Carl Square. Auto cannibalism meme. I still can't eat pork. Who in hell is going to give me a job? Free transient special. Look at those posters, you guys. Welcome to the future. I think I'm starting to adjust. Print district, excellent. That's what I need. Move it over, yeah. Eat shit and die. I drive where I like. Yeah? Come here then. The best part of you dried up on your phone. Oh my gosh. So this is the radio. Another transient demonstration has closed off 228th through Guinan Fleet, people. That renders the print district west of Meneken a dead zone until CPD can break it up. A bomb threat at the Reviver hosted on 232 in Madison has meant a reroute. God, I'm stuck here. I wanted this to be quick. I remember this place. It was insane. Right in the guts of the city. All chattering and laughing and screaming. Yeah, lots of screaming. The Viking funeral for the courier who sold his skin as ad space, and the woman from Coon accounts who got killed by the burning bike. Oh, we're at a traffic jam. It's all coming back. I want to shoot something. I'm gonna have to walk the rest of the way. Jesus. Get the city under my feet. Not completely clean. Hell, I'm tasting flavors in the air. Uh-oh, hold on a second. It smells cleaner. Not as clean as the mountain, of course, but definitely cleaner. Not completely clean. Hell, I'm tasting flavors in the air. Satay and guarana, cooking rivers, and Arabica, coffee, marijuana, and cherries. Maybe I'll get used to it again. Hope not. A Kenyan man once said to me, you can get used to anything when money's involved. He used to stick mice up his ass for $20 at a time. This goddamn noise. I don't know if it's recorders picking up half of what I'm saying. It's like coming out of sensory deprivation or waking up from a really nice dream and finding yourself naked on a busy freeway with mice up your ass. So Spider has a very good way of describing how he feels. A troupe of Tuvan throat singers stopping to make steps music just because they feel like it. Feed site listeners milling around recording them, saving a few unique minutes for everybody. Descending lovers on a run from a Chinese culture reservation, kissing their way to a new revolution. Cop moves the whores along. A squad of Russian security werewolves realize they're not getting any this afternoon after all. So here you can get a good shot of the fashion in the city of the future. The city never allowed itself to decay or degrade. It's wildly intensely growing. It's a loud, bright, stinking mess. It takes strength from its thousands of cultures, and the thousands more that grow anew each day. It isn't perfect. It lies and cheats. It's no utopia, and it ain't the mountain by a long shot, but it's alive. I can't argue that. I'm here to see Royce. He works on the city desk. Old friend of mine. I don't think so. Don't let the door hit you on the beard. Don't let the door hit you in the beard on your way out. Security. A large, heavily armed thug just broke into the editorial. So it looks like Spider didn't take no crap. Whooped his ass. This is for your own good. I'm looking for Royce. Speak up, damn it. I'm a professional, man. I don't have all day. Or is he running through the halls dropping smoke grenades? Mitchell Royce, city editor. My God, they've caged him. Royce, finally. Christ alive, man. This place is a snake pit. We've got to get you out of here. Oh, man. Spider? Spider Jerusalem? Is that you? Yep, and just in time by the looks of it. How long have they held you prisoner? I still work here, Spider. I'm the paper's city editor now. Well, excellent. I need some work, Royce. Guess you can fix me up now that you're city editor, eh? Oh, he might get some perks now because his old friend is now the city editor. City editor to all points. Stand down. I repeat, stand down. Please cancel any requests made to the police as well. You look like a goddamn monkey, Spider. 5 years up the mountain would do that to you. I got hair in places you don't even know you own. Probably a sex thing. I've heard stories about you mountain types. What brought you back? Turns out I still owe my old editor at Driven Press 2 books, contracted. I write him or he sues my ass into debtor's prison. And you can't write unless you're here, can you? I remember you dried up during that year in St. Lucia. So you launched a frontal assault on my paper for a job. He's handing him a cigarette. It says stress managers. No money, no insurance, no place, no news feeds. I need all these things to write books. The author of Waving and Drowning and Shot in the Face needs money? All gone. We're talking about a staff job, aren't we? Or a contracted gig with insurance and staff and apartment. Like a weekly column. Op-ed page in the city sector by the author of, that'll be a bit of a coup. Pay staff apartment, Royce. with maker and base block. I would not go down to the street with the garbage bag to fill it up. That can be done. Journalist insurance starting immediately, and I want to get under your credit coverage. First fee up front and all the news feeds. Well, okay, if that's too tough, maybe I'll go find someone else who wants a coupe. Okay, all right, you win. I'll go get you some plastic and a contract. And an apartment, a nice one. Yeah, sure. Your first deadline's tomorrow. I want to see 8,000 words, printable words. I still remember that essay you wrote when the beast got elected. I do not want to see the word fuck typed 8,000 times again. I still don't know why you moved up there. The fans, Royce, they held me down in Bank Street once I tried to steal my gizzard. The fans and the noise and the TV and the bullshit, and I couldn't get at the truth anymore. Poor areas are always marked by litter. Rich areas have denizens with markers and base blocks. They don't need to buy goods, so they don't make litter. My home is poorer than a stack of dead beggars. Worse, litter always says that I'm nowhere near a middle-class area. No garbage scavengers. Hey kid, want to earn some money? Convince me. I earn more money than you're worth just sitting here. You rude little scab. Listen, I need someone to run to the local drugstore for me. I could score you some medicine right here, man. I do not want your cheap brain-burning drugs. They are useless for work. I'm a working man today. I want vasopressin, wash caffeine, jumpstart, ginkgo biloba, guarana, and any intelligence enhancer introduced in the last 5 years. You some kind of health freak? I'm a journalist, damn it. And I jump to it. Push your sperm. I'm in apartment 100K. The apartment was a hovel, of course. I would have called my friend Royce and exchanged words over it, but the phone was out. Shower? Voice keyed physical cleaning unit. Good enough. Clean me right now. Or clean me right down. Oh, look at that. Looks like the cleaning unit burnt every strand of hair off of him. I am God T.I. 101 maker. I recombine matter into any of 25,000 different forms. I am fueled by a base block of super dense neutral matter suspended in a drift vise, also holding a fuel conversion that allows me to use garbage or other unwanted matter. And I am not your fucking ashtray. An uppity mafia-made maker. Scam me for tailoring. I want a black linen suit, urban weight, generous cut. So far, so good. And give me a pair of live shades for still photography. Say 2 gig onboard, key to my optic nerves, standard control. So this maker can use the molecules from garbage and create almost whatever the person wants. The fuck are these? Some kind of joke? What's your problem? So the maker trolled him and made some lopsided looking glasses. Hey? Let me have a look behind you here. No, don't do that. What's this? Tripwire 7.0. I know what this is. It's a hallucinogen simulator for machinery, isn't it? My household appliances on drugs. Horrible. So the maker is on drugs. Tripwire 7.0. An hallucinogen simulator. TV, random channel change every 20 seconds. Computer random feed, switch every 25. Debate still rages over the day facts, religious census, showing that new churches invest at every 6 hours in the city. Tonight on Lonely City, the continual plight of the revivals are city slow time travelers brought by cryonics to a future they cannot understand. How can we help them when their first mere glance through a window leads to inexorably to mental illness? Should we help them? Man. So it sounds like people who've gotten cryogenically frozen, they have awakened back into a future that they're not wanted for. We are to download it. We choose to have human consciousness translated into clouds of atom-sized machinery. After the ugly conclusion to the transient rights demonstration of Guine Street this afternoon, oh yeah? CPD had only this to say: wanting a new body doesn't give you the right to be a public nuisance. It seems that most, if not all, of the city's transients have returned to the Angels 8 district where the unrest began. Movement leader Fred Christ made himself available for interview just a few minutes ago. Fred, TV whole channel. Transience is about the right to change your species. With the change in species comes a change in perspective and a change in needs. The simple fact is that Civic Center couldn't care less about us or our needs. Fred, what did you do to yourself, man? So following the police's actions during the demo, we have come to a decision. As most people know, our template comes from the alien colony in Old Vilnius. The colony was recently granted sovereign rights by the World Court. Therefore, we have gathered here to effect the secession of the entire Angels 8 district to the Vilnius colony. As I speak, barricades are being erected across the borders. Fred, you little real bastard. You're my first column. So Fred looks like he's head of the transience movement, where humans are splicing their DNA with an extraterrestrial DNA from Vilnius. All right. I hear koto drumming from the Japanese island a few blocks south. The sound of a village gathering its people home for the night. The laughter up the street as nightclub gates melt open. The taste of city cigarettes, smooth and fat. Angels 8 isn't far. A brief clatter of gunfire, the sound of a couple having sex that they've wanted the whole day. That they've waited the whole day for. The jump of caffeine in my fingers, the crackle of intelligence enhancers in my head. There'll be a taxi for me at the end of the street because that's just the way things are. City under my feet, home again. To be continued. Issue 1, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed issue 1. As you can see, we're about to get into a huge adventure reading this book. And, just like with any good comic book, the first issue always pulls you right in. All right, so this is Mauricio, the Nerd Detect. Hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for issue 2.